Mm. Oh yeah,
Part 3.
there's a third. Yeah, yeah. There's a third fighting style that's really fucking cool.
Cool.
In the last game, there's only two, and it was the tiger and crane style. Now they have a snake style. It is very nice. But what snake style is, it's just you can just basically disarm every enemy you fight that has a weapon.
Cool.
What? New popcast?
Oh
Wow.
man,
Yeah,
you almost got
new
Man,
arrested
that
popcast
for
shit-
a
wins.
sex offender list.
There's
I've
no
been
way
thinking
I'd
that
screw
shit
things up
months
that
ago.
bad.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kind of wish you
Get
messed them up worse.
80% bonus
That way,
GTA
they never
money
bother
with your
Codicil
purchase
again.
of any
but
great
that wouldn't
white
really solve the
whale or
problem. Not
megalodon
everything can be settled.
Yeah, blame your
cash
shit.
card.
Wow,
Blame
look
it
who's
From
talking.
now until November
That's where those
1st.
sneakers come into play, isn't it?
Okay? Get an additional 80%
Everything goes as
bonus.
expected.
Oh, but guess what?
Hey,
It takes
did everything you
72
could, right?
hours
So
with
we'll
or
see what
within
tomorrow
72
has.
hours. And also, if you're still waiting for the 72 hours and it becomes November 1st, you're not getting your fucking money. Learn that one the hard way. So, thanks,
What? You
Rockstar.
learned that one the hard way?
Yeah. It was a while ago.
Okay. Damn it, I don't have any items. Hmm. I like games that don't try to upgrade the graphics much, but instead go for better features. Because
Yeah, that's not what Rockstar's gonna do.
no, I'm talking about what I'm playing right now. They didn't really
Oh.
try to upgrade the textures that hard, but they've definitely added a lot more new stuff.
You want more content.
Now
and
they got
less.
skateboard.
Okay.
You can skateboard. Smoke area. Oh, it's item box. Damn it. Wayfarer's Lucky Cat. Extra.
Wayfair
energy
is
ball
just
extract.
what it needs.
Wayfarer, you
Whatever
got
the
just
fuck
what I
that-
need.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that ad said.
Telekinesis extract. Master System game ROM Saga. Oh, these are games they use on the ROM console, ROM hacks.
The harder
What?
version of
A
game.
dog?
What the dog doing?
I got a dog?
Batteries.
What? They have converted a girlfriend into an item. If that's not Japan, I don't know what is.
That's really funny.
There's
Want a
more than
girlfriend?
one.
Item. Oh,
There's
that's
three.
great. You can cheat on your imaginary item girlfriend.
American motorcycle. There's
The fuck is
motorcycles?
What's the difference between a Japanese motorcycle and an American motorcycle? What, are you talking like a Harley Davidson, or are you talking like one of those, like, mopeds or some shit? What metric? I don't know. Damn. Fuck. Ain't this about a bitch? This slick tire shit.
I would assume the difference between a Japanese motorcycle and a American motorcycle is that the American one is larger.
Yeah, everything in America is larger.
Because if you've seen, you know Yamaha, right? They make the fast bikes, and they're usually pretty small.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. I don't know. It's just I get it, but I mean,
Oh shit!
America's
I
in
got
a
a fucking
pretty
cat
bad
that
state
gives me
right
money.
now.
The more I got a fucking cat that gives me money for how much I walk.
You know,
Crazy.
for how accurate GTA is supposed to be to the real life
It's not.
thing, there's not a lot of people wearing masks. I wonder.
That's because what game? Oh my god! I just got hit by a car. That's because what games are doing is they're just not implementing that
shit happened.
type thing. It's kind of like an alternate reality thing.
So it just doesn't.
They're kind of
happen
just
in the
pretending it
GTA
doesn't
world.
exist in that world.
Yeah, just like, you know, and the economy. It's completely destroyed in this game. Presidents doesn't really exist in this game. I haven't heard one fucking thing.
I mean, mayors exist, governors exist.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, Sue Murray or something is supposed to be like Hillary, because Rockstar doesn't like Hillary Clinton.
Well,
I
I
don't either.
mean, also technically, Jock Cranley does sort of, by the way he talks, he does kind of sound like Trump, but I really wouldn't say it's based on him.
That's a little bit of a stretch because
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
Trump
why I'm
was really
saying-
going into politics in 2013, even probably before that.
Well, he's definitely a political person.
Well, yeah, but he was just a rich guy before he decided that he wanted to become president and fucking succeeded somehow. That's a fucking
Now we're talking.
odd thing.
Pretty tasty.
But
Thanks.
and now it has divided the country. You either love him or hate him, and I don't care.
Well,
So,
if that's the only options, then you either have to, but there's not the only options. Is to love
Yeah.
him or hate him.
well, that's
What the
how
fuck? I
pretty-
almost got hit by a bus.
That's how most people see it, at least. There's just like two sides. People
Hello?
forgetting
Is
that
this impossible
libertarians
for long?
exist. Like, do we just forget that it isn't just Republican and Democrat? These motherfuckers stupid.
Yeah, there's literally like 20 different parties, 20 other parties.
Yeah, but usually,
But most of them suck.
yeah.
Except for Libertarian and a few other ones.
Well, that's why nobody has tried to run for president in one of those. I mean, usually you see Libertarian,
Libertarian is
on the
usually, well, I mean, you see a lot of Libertarians in the Democrat, voting
because-
for Democrats because they
yeah.
don't have an option
yeah.
for Libertarian.
Mm-hmm.
But they are the ones that. Wait. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I think they're the ones who wanted to legalize weed.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing, along with the grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to
Also,
lunch
like,
with us or
I don't
what?
know. I just feel like, for the most part,
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Coda?
libertarians are just like the underdogs.
Matsune's really
You
not
know,
in the
people
mood to
say,
deal
oh,
with
you're
shit
either
today.
one side or the other if you vote in an
just
election. Not really.
eat lunch
Without the
with
other
me,
parties
huh?
that
You're giving
don't
us
really
the
have a
now?
choice and have to
I
vote
guess
for
you'll
one
be
of
eating
them.
this stuff then.
I I mean, if you remove those people, you're not gonna have like millions of people
Guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here
on
living
one
the
side or the
dream,
other.
aren't
It
you?
would just be like
Enough. Get your ass up.
tens of millions. Because if the libertarians don't vote, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't follow that shit.
So slow.
Kind of.
Well, I mean,
kind of.
I don't want to sound political or anything, but a lot of votes were bought
Damn.
during the last election. So
You guys are making me sick.
That is a very political statement.
it's true.
But
though.
it's just, well,
There
the
was
evidence stacked against it, where it was like, yeah, this something fishy's going on here. I mean, the same thing happened in 2016, where Democrats thought that Russia had something to do with the election, but there wasn't much proof of that.
No, because that was actually false, and it was still rigged, and she still lost.
That it takes 3 of them to
Yeah,
get the
well,
job
it was mainly for the fact that Democrats, what they do, they have a tactic. Republicans don't use the same tactic because we believe in you believing what the fuck you want to believe, I guess. But I guess for the most part, they have a tactic. They say, hey, go out and vote.
She can dish it, but she can't take it.
You don't have to vote. Like, there's nothing that tells you have to vote. Don't fucking vote if you don't want to. No one gives a shit.
What the fuck?
I mean, think about it. If you don't vote, then you can complain, because then you wouldn't have voted in a fucking retard. Okay? Obvious.
You know what, guys?
Right here. This is common sense here. If you have nothing to do
You guys just
with
need
who
to
becomes president,
leave her alone.
then you have all the rights to complain.
What's your
They
problem
like
with
to
her anyway?
turn that around a little bit, but, you know,
Exactly. So
that's
back
how it
off
is.
Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch, go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Anyway,
Toss them out.
America's in shambles right now. We're kind of fucked. I mean, we're only a few hundred years in, and we're already fucked. I don't know what happened. What changed? It was just like a switch.
Government corruption. That's what changed.
Well, yeah, everybody knew that. Everybody knows that the government's fucking corrupt. The people that deny it obviously have no idea what
Government
money fucking
corruption,
buys.
and also people are too cowardly to fight it back against the government, except for
Yeah.
like a select
Was everything
few.
we just witnessed
That
Like the
hate
thousands
the
of
fucking
people,
government.
like the thousands. I'm gonna put emphasis on thousands that went to Capitol Hill to protest. Only thousands.
Yeah.
If no one else acts, it must not be urgent.
Why are you putting emphasis on? I haven't heard shit about this.
Because our population
And
is
three,
about,
if I take action alone,
like, what, 2
I'll
billion?
embarrass myself.
or like
Result?
maybe something
Everybody stands
lower
there
than that.
What?
and takes action.
What's our population? I can't remember.
Just figured if I
Billion
could get even
where?
one person to step up and raise their
Hold on,
voice,
let me look it up.
America's
I don't
like
actually know.
300
their
million.
inability to act.
I think you
Penguins are
probably
the same way. You ever seen
put a
flock
B
that
in there when
hesitated
it's
to
not
take
supposed to
leap
be a
into the
B.
sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after.
Yeah, I think it's like 300 million. Might be 500. I don't fucking care.
Still though,
300 right
that's
there.
like less than
I've
1%.
heard it said that overseas,
It's 329 million.
I mean,
the first
look,
penguin is
you gotta
someone
think
with
about this.
respect.
We have a big enough population where if only 1% was racist, that's still a very considerable amount of people.
Can't say for
Exactly.
certain this
But we
result.
need
Where you're going
we
to
need
come
a
across
third
them.
of the population to
Here's
go
hoping
against
it's
the
at
government
least a good first
to
step.
overthrow it.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
That's the bare minimum.
2/3 of the population.
That's
are-
like 100 million people.
Yeah, we need 100 million people to say, hey, government, we need change. But unfortunately, most of the people that live in America like our system so much that they just don't want to go against it, and they think that it's just going to be the best thing forever. Look, you can change a system that
The problem
relies
is
on a representative democracy.
well, the problem is that the people are so brainwashed into thinking it's a flawless system that they can't see the actual problems.
Yeah,
What do
every
you say we monitor
system
the
has
situation for now?
flaws. I don't think there's
Might
a
not be wise,
single
but don't start
government
thinking just yet.
way
I
that
suppose your
is
plan has worked out
perfect.
for the better.
There isn't one.
But it should be
Alright, you know,
teachers and
communism.
administrators handling these
Although
matters.
the government owns everything.
You know what?
People
I couldn't agree more.
still, like, that just means that everybody that is below the government, go fuck yourself. That's pretty much, like, no, not a single, like, way,
Come on, man. Lighten up.
is perfect. So,
Rub it in her
acting
face.
like there
You
is
know what she
one
thinks?
that's just
She thinks we're
overpowering.
some bums off the street
No.
trying to meddle in
I mean,
academic
even
affairs.
in, what was it, like,
Well,
ancient
I
Rome,
apologize on
they
her
had
behalf.
just democracy where everybody would vote for
That
either,
was some
like,
magic
every
you
single
worked there.
person's vote counted. Which
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
It's
Hold
a
on. I'm
representative
gonna stop you. I'm
democracy.
gonna stop you saying that. We have a democratic republic here.
Good stuff.
We don't have a democracy.
representative.
Naturally.
I know, I didn't
I
say
knew
that we
you
had a
would
democracy.
deliver.
I'm just saying ancient Rome did, and that means that every single
Yes,
person's
they elected-
vote count. But here,
Yeah.
although they might say
Sorry,
everybody's
I have
vote
to
count,
take
no,
this.
it doesn't. It matters on how
Hey,
many
this is
people
Yagami.
that live in your state agree or disagree with you. That's what
sure.
it is.
Yeah.
Because if you vote for someone,
Because it's based on
rather
a
urgent
point
request for you.
system, not actual votes.
Yeah. that's how Trump won in 2016.
Sorry, son.
He lost the
I'm a
popular
little
vote,
busy. I don't know
but
if I could take a rush
he
job at the moment.
He won. He won the
electoral,
electoral vote,
Actually,
and
that
then
would
he
be a
won the
problem.
electoral college
That's interesting.
yeah.
I'm helping Suki
because
organize
the idiots who
research
couldn't keep their
agency.
mouths shut
We're on site
got
right
kicked
now
out.
at Serio High School.
I don't know.
Sorry, son?
I feel like for people
there.
to take our system seriously, they have to understand
Somewhere near
that
Eugene Show.
although they say that everybody's vote counts,
Have you heard
that
of it?
is a lie.
A college-age student
I
teacher
mean,
from that school went missing about
Come
2
on, the
months
government's
ago.
been lying for fucking
It
years,
was all
okay?
very sudden.
You can't just
Huh.
believe them on one fucking
I think I
statement.
heard something about
No,
that, actually.
everything that they say has to be
He
questioned.
himself was a
I mean,
Serio High graduate. He'd returned
They
to his
did that
alma
with Trump.
mater to
Everything
finish
that
his
Trump
PhD
said, they
credential.
fucking had a close watch on
Just
that
a
shit.
sec.
Why
I
not
didn't
now?
know so much about this.
Joe has said
The
horrible
teacher's name
things,
is Hiro
and no one
Mikoshiba,
cares. Why?
And his body was discovered a few days ago. They
Brainwash.
found him in one of Eugene
That's what
Cho's
it is. I
abandoned
mean,
buildings.
if people
The
say
body was
that,
badly decomposed.
well, I guess if you
Conoco police
believe
had just released his
that who
identity.
you voted for is perfect,
Moments
you're
ago, in
obviously not gonna look at the shit
Moments ago.
that they have actually
It's gonna
fucked up
end
on.
today.
I don't think there's any amount of
Someone else
context
knew
that you can
Mikoshiba was
add
dead before the police
that
even
would
confirmed it.
save him saying
A sex offender.
all the
Up to
shit he
Hiro
has
Kahara.
about
I
kids
defended him in court.
and all the
day
weird
Mikoshiba
shit he's
disappeared,
done
Kahara
with
was
kids.
arrested at the station for groping.
What the fuck
He's
is this
also a
dude
active
doing?
duty officer.
So you're saying
If he
committed
goes
the
the
murder, too?
whole
No.
like 8
The
years,
victim was still alive while Ahara was
right?
at the station in
How-
Tokyo
isn't he gonna be
committing
like
sexual battery.
in
He was
his
caught and arrested on the
80s, like
spot,
late
and he's been in jail
80s?
for the 2 months since.
What the
if I
fuck?
have this right,
What are we
he has an
doing?
alibi for the murder?
Voting in people that are gonna die in
But there's
office
more to it.
just because of how
A few days ago,
fucking
someone
old
lit
they are.
flares at the location of Mikoshiba's
Yeah.
body.
What is wrong with us?
So I
What is
suspect
wrong
that's
with
the
these
real
people?
culprit.
I don't understand. These people
But
don't
whoever that
think
is,
about shit like
is
this.
somehow
Oh, the
connected to
president's
a
old
horror.
as shit. That means that you better like
There's no other way he could
who
have known
they
about the body.
who they
Exactly.
choose as vice
There's
president,
clearly more
because
to Ahara than an
you know
officer turned groper.
they're probably gonna be the president
He's an
if the
accomplice in
motherfucker
murder.
dies.
Well, I just want to say something real
Okay.
quick.
So do we have a
Our
motive?
country is run by
Years ago, Ahara's only
what's
son
it
hung
called?
himself in their home. He was a student at Sacred High at
our
the
country
time.
is run by senile
And the way
old man,
Ahara
and
sees it,
fools do all the
his death
fighting
was the
in the
result of
war.
bullying
Mm-hmm.
at the hands of his
We are
classmate,
literally
Mikoshiba.
contradicting the rules
In that case,
that
could he possibly
Plato,
have hired someone else to
Socrates,
kill the guy in his
Diogenes
It's
set
highly likely.
for a good
As for my request,
I'd
like to see
nation.
what you can find out.
Mm-hmm.
Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ahara off
I mean, for
as
fuck's
just another
sake.
train groper.
Our
I bet
thinking
most
is
of the
done by
people-
cowards, and our
Exact
fighting is
date
done by
that
fools.
Mikoshiba was
That's what
killed.
it was.
Yeah,
It
but I
can't be
think most of the
coincidence.
people that
I mean,
even
you couldn't ask for a better
like
alibi than being
consider
arrested for a
themselves
different
educated have
crime,
no
right?
idea who those people are.
Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as
Yeah.
suspect number one.
They
That's
haven't
'cause most
read any
people
of
are
their stories.
self-educated.
Why go
Yeah,
to
they haven't
all
read
that
any
trouble?
of the
There
books
had to have been a
that
better way
those
than
people
that.
wrote. None of them. right?
I'm worried.
But their
As it's
form
turning,
of
I have to admit
education
there's a
is
chance
called,
that Harp
I'm
likes
gonna
this,
watch people
which
that
means
agree
I've
with
made a
me,
critical oversight.
and if they don't agree with me,
Worse,
I assume
I
it's
let a
false.
misguided court
That's
issue
what
a
it is,
verdict.
and that is what
I
and
can't
that's
allow
what's
that to
turned
stand.
everything
I need
against
to
each other,
reconsider
because
both the harassment
each
and
party
murder,
believes that they're
because I
right,
think the truth is
because
these
they
cases are
think
one
that
and
the
the
other
same.
party is lying.
All right.
Whenever there are certain
Well,
parts of both sides that is complete bullshit,
What can I do
and then
for
there
you?
are also parts of both sides that are accurate or correct. But of course, who cares? I don't know. I feel like if we don't have a big
Mean you're
change
hiring me?
in the next 5 years, guess what? Our system's gonna change, and it's gonna be a lot worse for the people that live here.
Okay.
Our system is already shit.
Yeah, our system's already
No better
bad, but that's
feeling
just
than
because
when
of the
the
people
jobs
that
line
own
up
it.
perfectly.
People that own it are dishonest, and they are corrupted.
Dog, I
mean-
can tell you like every single thing that is corrupt in America.
Exactly. What the what? Like,
And I know it, and I won't get killed for it because it's pretty much pretty much among intellectual people. It's common knowledge, but we can't do anything about it because we're all cowards.
The deceased was a student teacher.
well, I mean, you also got to
Vanished
think
from
about
a high
this.
school Yagami was
The
investigating.
reason that they kill people
Yet the
that know
linchpin to
information
this
is
case,
because that they were going to
police
tell a
officer
large
named
amount of
Alhara
people.
was arrested
I
for a
mean,
different crime.
for the most part, like
Traitor
Marilyn
who
Monroe.
shot
Let's
the
use
nation.
that as an example.
Upon hearing the verdict,
She
Alhara
threatened
gave the
to
court an
pretty much
ominous
expose
revelation.
what the government was going
That
on,
the
and guess
son he
what?
had lost
Dead.
was
But that's
avenged.
because she was gonna tell a lot of people, right?
That's because
But
she
people
had
that-
power.
Yeah, she had enough power where if she said something on television, people weren't gonna say, "Oh, she's crazy." No, they were going to believe her because of the power that she actually.
Well,
had
I can
at the
tell you
time.
exactly why that is that people believe something a celebrity says. It's because of pathos, logos, and ethos. If you know what
Before
Oh,
that
I go
means.
all
It's
in,
the
Can you go over the defendant's profile?
I
That way
think
I'll have
that's
something to work with.
pathos, that
Sure.
credibility is from
53.
someone
Senior
who's
officer with
famous
Tokyo PD, convicted
or
of sexual
someone
battery.
who specializes
He'd been
in that
stationed
area.
Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is,
Logos
until his
is
arrest.
intellectual
Lived alone?
facts
Unmarried
telling
then?
you
His
specifically
wife
what
moved
that
to
is.
Yokohama without him 7
And
years ago,
ethos
and
is
their
appealing
son
to
Toshiro
ethics,
started at Sabriel High.
which is emotion.
Toshiro Kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago if you're counting.
That's
And the
how you
couple
can
never
usually get a
reconciled, huh?
good persuasion
Apparently
going.
his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for
I
personal
mean,
details.
I just think that most people
As for the charge, O'Hara's main
that
case is
either
innocent.
vote
He's had no luck getting
or
him pledged. Mind you, the
hate
prosecution has plenty against him.
America, right? They
Security
don't
camera surveillance,
realize
eyewitness footage, even trace
that
evidence
the
gathered on
reason that everything's
Same
so
footage
bad
the
is
media was
because
plastering on
of
TV?
what they have
Yeah.
done to
Although
themselves.
some of it was edited
It
from
isn't
privacy or
fully
late,
based
but it
on the
painted a
people.
clear enough picture.
We're not a democracy.
dispute
We're
something you can
represented,
see
which
right
means
in
we
front
have
of you.
people that represent each side, right? And
What
if,
about when they handed
if
down the
the
verdict?
side
O'Hara
that
flew
you
off the handle or
choose
something?
is trash,
Yeah.
well, you're not exactly helping, are you?
Your Honor.
The quote-unquote
In a warehouse.
racist
About 3 days ago.
things in America, the
body
racist
turned up in
system,
Yokohama.
which
The body
that
belongs
has,
to a guy named Hiro
I mean,
Miyashima.
it's kind of like opposing what I just said,
This
but
man took
that
my
is
son from
would be based
private
on
room to
more
commit
people
suicide.
than the actual system, because the system says just
O'Hara
all
seemed convinced that Fukushima
men are
had
created
bullied
equal.
his
That's
son, and
literally
to get his justice,
like
he even took
the whole
Sabriel High to court.
thing
However,
it's
the court
based
ruled
off
against
of.
him,
So
saying there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
in our laws, there isn't anything that says race because it doesn't
I
matter.
still need to dig into the court record of
That
case to see if
depends
there's anything
on
of
how
value.
people
Sounds like I'm on
interpret it,
deck
I
then.
guess.
I've got
And
I
they
feel
put
like if we
a
keep
race
talking
right
about
on
it, it's just gonna go on forever.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Chairman of Stereo High
Well,
himself.
because we're just not doing good right
you
now.
Talking about
There is like nothing good that I can really say about
I don't know
America
how you
right
pull
now.
these things off, Yagami-san. But let me
I
give
mean,
you
I
a
said
word
the
of
same
caution.
thing in 2016,
I'm listening.
trying to say that it was
Mikoshiba's
fucking
murder
horrible,
hasn't
but
been
it really
covered
wasn't
yet.
that bad. But
Please
now,
don't go around talking about it.
because they kept
Especially
saying
at
it was so
school.
bad,
The Kanagawa police will
now it's
investigate
fucking
this soon
horrible.
enough. And if they find out everyone already knows,
we have people that don't want to think for themselves.
Show us the
We have
door,
people that
look
literally
behind
know
them,
nothing, thinking
and
they're
probably
fucking
charge us
hyper
with obstruction.
genius.
exactly.
And we have
Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's
corrupted
photo,
people
there's one last thing to
running the bigger
What's that?
parts
know. O'Hara's
of the government.
ruling
I
was
mean,
the day before
what the fuck?
yesterday.
CIA
That means
sells
we only
crack.
have 13 more days to potentially
Yeah.
file an appeal.
CIA also takes money from rich people
If we don't make our move,
to
the
get rid
Harrow
of
walks
whoever
out
the
of
hell
court
they
with a
want.
sex offense
Yeah,
charge.
they get
If a
bought
rich
off.
person wants, yeah.
And when
I
the case
mean,
is closed, it would take a miracle
you ever
to get
heard of a
appeal,
rich person going to
even if there
prison?
had been a critical oversight.
Yes.
Right.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
here's the
And
thing.
he was
If a
killed.
that's a viable solution.
Exactly.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do.
Wonder
For
why.
now, let's just keep in touch.
Wonder.
Thanks.
Well, here's the thing. I think. Well, that's because
He was killed because he was complying.
I'm assuming. Yeah, you're talking
Sorry.
about Epstein, but people
Yeah.
saying he killed himself.
Supposedly.
But I
Excellent
don't think he
practice,
killed
Can
himself.
I fill you in
Why would
later?
a man
I need to get some
with
answers
all
from
that
the
power,
sheriff.
that knew that even though he confessed to all that shit, right? He would have still been able to get out of that because of the money that he had.
May I help?
Why would
sure
somebody
can.
that literally has
Thing is,
everything, that
where to
knows
start?
that he can always buy his way out, why would he kill himself? That doesn't make any sense.
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Or maybe they just
this
didn't
is
want
him,
him
right?
around anymore, so
Hiro
they said, you know
Mikushima.
what?
How do
Whatever.
you have that photo?
We'll just say he killed himself. Because I guess it's
Yes,
more believable.
That's him.
No. I don't
I'd like
believe
to
that
ask a
shit.
bit about him in relation
Fuck
to a
outta
separate
here.
investigation.
What?
But rich
What
people
is
don't
it you
kill
need to
themselves.
know? Did something
These
happen to him?
fucking people that have a
I'm afraid I
reason
can't give you any details.
to kill themselves.
This request comes from a very close
People that
colleague.
know a little too much and know that the
I'm sure you
government's coming
understand.
after
It's a
them.
matter of detective-client
Mm.
privilege. I know that isn't
I
much
mean, if you're a fucking
consolation.
billionaire,
Well, if it's any comfort, I would never disclose
Who-
anything about your
like,
case either.
why would you
But
kill
don't you
yourself? That doesn't even
see?
make any sense.
Mikushima-kun was officially reported missing.
Like, I know they say money doesn't
Can you
buy
tell me
happiness, but
something?
whenever you
I
can
promise. I'll tell you
get
everything
out
I
of
can
jail,
when
it
I can.
fucking sorta
But for now,
does.
let me ask the questions.
It doesn't really buy happiness, but it buys freedom.
I'll start with the basics. Miko
Which,
Shiba-kun was a graduate here,
mean-
correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
Whatever with
That's
that, I
correct.
guess.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks originally. He'd nearly
Moving on,
finished his time with us.
is there another topic that is
One day he
very
simply
popular
stopped
right
coming.
now that we
It
can?
was as if all was well.
address?
Then suddenly,
What?
he was gone. Or
Is
at
there
least
another
that's
topic
how I
that's
heard it.
another
Were
thing
you
that's
two
going
not
on
that
right now
close?
that we can address?
No, we had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Not
Covered.
really, I guess.
Yeah, there's not much
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Miko
that's
Shiba-kun?
happening. I mean, at my school there's some dumbass shit going on, but that's just because they just, I don't know what the fuck. Look, there's a whole like group in my school that is for supposedly for like teenage females that are like, it's supposed to like make them less depressed. Really? You're going after the wrong demographic. If you look at statistics, it's just like not on your side at all. I don't think there's any real support that say that
Something about
they
how
are
he drove a
focusing on
student
the
to
right
suicide?
demographic. And I know why they chose
I mean, what was dredged up
the
online.
females is because
Yes,
literally like
I'm aware of it. However,
it's just
in the
like a
subsequent
whole
lawsuit, that rumor was put
fucking
to
thing
rest.
that's going on.
The court found no evidence of
I
bullying.
mean,
But you
fucking
had your
hell.
doubts, didn't you? So you called on us
I
to take a
mean,
deeper look.
Well,
I don't know who comes up
yes,
with these damn ideas, but
let's not get confused.
Dumbass.
a
The
principal
tragedy
being
from
fucking
4
stupid
years
ass
ago
doesn't
does
exactly
weigh on
help.
us. But we've washed our hands of
Just
it.
how, just how dumb is your
You
principal?
say that, yet I can't help
Very.
circling
Well,
back
the
to same
original one
question. Why
left.
would the
He
head of a
resigned.
school
He isn't
hire
even going to be a
detectives
principal
to
anymore.
monitor
And
his
the other
students in
one,
secret,
that's a step up.
potentially
Nobody
even
likes
out
her.
of pocket?
I was about to ask woman.
For one thing, it would
Usually
reflect the
women-
moral
women
institution
principals
were
aren't the
to
greatest.
openly suspect our students.
Well,
Then
yeah.
there's the
I
issue
mean,
of bullying being recorded.
Mainly
Shared on
because
They hate me and
they
I
gotta
hate
stick
them,
up
so
their
I
own
don't care.
ass.
firestorm that
Yeah,
can
they hate
cause.
me and I
I
hate
should
them. They
mention I'm
mainly
the
hate
one
me
who
because
takes
I'm
the
white,
fall
but that's another
My own
issue.
privacy be damned. So of
Oh,
course,
is it a
opt for
is it a
secrecy.
black principal?
That's fair.
Yeah, and
But
guess what
that
her
still
name
doesn't
is?
answer is
What?
why
Last
this
name is
happening
White.
now.
I'm not
That's
sure
funny.
I follow.
Contradicting.
Because I know a black person who also has the name White,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Unless
also
your
a
first
woman.
name, yeah, unless your first name is Walter, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Even though, you know, Walter White was a drug maker. But whatever. Whatever with my school, bro. Just play, like, I mean, I don't know. My school's not enforcing any rules. It's just like, what the fuck are they even doing anymore? School's supposed to have a dress code. I see people walking into school, sweatpants on, and just like a normal ass t-shirt, a hoodie on. That's not even close to the dress code.
The police performed what's called a trace
But
element
nobody
inspection
gives a fuck.
to prove the perpetrator.
Also, there's a
came
very
in
high
contact with the
bias
victim.
on
Even something as small as
the
clothing
people
fibers or skin
that
cells can make
enforce
a
it.
big win in
The people
court.
that enforce the dress
Not
code
that
only
it's a game
enforce it on
for us.
certain people.
And how is this relevant
It's
exactly?
a problem.
Oh, not a bad question, actually.
Were your thoughts on that runaway train talk?
Anyway.
What the fuck am I doing?
Could this be what Ralph?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. You already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
I'm gonna be
Well,
honest right now.
that's
We've been talking so long, I have no clue
undeniable.
what's going on in the game anymore.
Now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start
I'm
connecting
about
the
to try
dots.
to call
Police
somebody
would dig up that suicide in no
on
time,
Discord because I
regardless
haven't
of whatever
talked
the
to him
court
in a
had
little
ruled.
bit.
You might even
Seriously?
reach the
Jar?
conclusion you had covered the
No.
whole thing up. I get the feeling that's
Like,
why we're really
actually friends.
prevent another mess
I don't even
on
know
our
what the hell
hands.
Jar Jar's doing anymore.
Oh, I see now.
I see like he's
Our
never
job
on
is to sniff
Discord
out any
anymore,
bullying.
so
Then you
he's
I don't know,
either
Rocky.
dead or
That's
doesn't
simply
do
not true.
He's
Discord
not
anymore.
dead.
At least that wasn't my intention.
No, I
You
know
sure
he's
about
not
that?
dead because he has a
The
fucking
thought never
Twitch
even
channel.
crossed your mind?
And his last stream
Perhaps
was
it
a few months
The
ago.
scenario you described was...
But he never really streamed on it anyway.
Every time I saw
I think he has like a pretty shitty PC instead of a console, and that'll suck. He
I assure you,
downgraded
Chairman,
somehow, I don't know.
I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Yeah,
I
he has
mean,
a
downgrade.
PC.
You get a
Nico
fucking, you get a fucking
In that case,
box,
you should speak with Sub-Sensei.
computer.
He got a 1993 Dell
Great. It's my luck.
screen. That's what he got.
Should have stayed on her good side.
He got that
Nice.
original Mac.
So,
He got the
would you like me
original.
to call her back here?
He has
No,
like one of
thanks.
those original
Should've
like
saved myself.
Apple laptops.
Little bit of
Yeah,
smoothing
Mac.
over.
In that
Mac
Yeah.
case, you may want to go downstairs.
At least
and
it
see
wasn't
if
a
she's in
book when they
faculty.
first came out with it.
She should still be on lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one
Kindle.
alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me
Uh-oh,
on this for now.
stinky. Damn it. No video devices.
Crazy.
No shit.
Boom. Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh, is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have
Damn,
a quick
he
word
died.
with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
this is Sawa's desk. Mikoshiba was under Sawa's supervision. Anything give me clues about him?
Dang.
Were they in the same class together? Photo of students, but their uniforms aren't from Serio. This be Sawa herself. This helps make her more relatable to the students. There's another picture in the back. Does that kid go here too? I'd like to check it out, but I can't see it. It can't be seen doing that.
Suspicious.
Attendance. That's right. She's their homeroom teacher. Yeah, I know. I wanted to check if there was anything in the trash can. Gotta be a secret somewhere, right?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure.
No. Interrogating someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this a different way.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koda getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club?
Ooh.
Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
Basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Them again. They keep popping up for some reason.
Alright. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. That's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
The pigeon!
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? Alright then, it's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
I'll start scoping out the gymnasium. I like Red June. He's cool. Food? Lunch. Nom, 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 nom. Give me food. Give me food, lady. Ha 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 ha! That's awesome. You can order food at lunch. That's epic. Something happened in 2-2. Yeah. People stood up to some bullies. What is? Oh, I can't go in there. Damn it. There's a. Why is there a shop in here? Ha ha ha! Ella. I got a melon pan. Doesn't that just mean bread? Yeah, mugwort. That reminds me, I need to check my inventory. Wait. Monkey. I don't use that anyway. Or I wouldn't use that anyway. I wonder if this unlocks more EX moves. I'm gonna buy this stuff. What? Boxer? Oh, hello. So this is for the boxing, what's it called? This is for the boxing minigame, okay. Fuck. Game cartridges. Dance outfit. Well, what the hell, boy? High intelligence. Tiger dog. Rare breed. Higashi. Hey, he's in the other game. Primacy. Oh yeah, battle style boxer, yeah. Urban. Viking. Sky Spider. That's probably gonna be really interesting. Just get the board. Oh, these are all samples. Okay. Quick start support. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use this as my shortcut, just to really rack the just to rack in all the sponsor. It'll be funny. Hello? Is this some poster from Among Us? That girl, isn't she? Yeah, that's Coda. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about Mikashiba? Something's about to happen here. I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba.
Ow! Really? Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy? I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good.
You're not gonna be able to fucking top me anyway. Yeah.
You're so full of
You're gonna get absolutely decked anyway.
Kick your ass!
What did I unlock? The reverse chokehold? Fighting with Snake style. When to use Snake. L1 right before an enemy attacks. Disarm. I already know this.
Let's go.
Bonk. Oh my god, that was the biggest combo I've ever seen in my life. I just comboed the fuck out of that man. Walk off like a JoJo character. I comboed that guy into fucking hell.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
Defeat these punks.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
He did the thing.
Hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem.
I literally said that
But
when
you
we
can't
first
teach
started this.
without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Also,
How about a lawyer club?
there is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant. A guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Need the time to ask around about Mikoshiba. Have to find a way to stay on this campus. Maybe they've got some staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the school entrance. Oh, is this gonna be a boomer moment? Where he realizes that it doesn't work like that anymore? So, do I have to focus in to start the sub-story? Because this doesn't really work. So, sub-stories aren't really working for some reason. That's the reception desk. And there's a custodian. Should I ask him point blank if there are any openings?
Huh?
That's one busy bulletin board. Could I find some help wanted ads for the school here? Someone dropped something.
Excuse me.
Passable rubber.
Aha! Stop right there.
Huh?
I knew it. Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
They
I
always
heard
say
now.
perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Sir Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shit!
You lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh no, you don't! I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Huh?
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
What the? Am I seriously getting busted here? By some high school girl?
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
If she's not bluffing, this could turn out really bad. What do I do? Use EX surrender.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
She was too ready for this.
Why don't you just give it up already?
Already got so much riding on this. Wait, this is time to use my new... Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. Why ruminate when I can just run?
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Tsukumo likely covered his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
She's right. It might actually be best not to run for now.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can't give her. I have to find a way to negotiate here. I just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I could use as leverage?
Suspicious. Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur...
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
Whatever.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well, so the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Mystery fan, huh? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Although this does mean I can reason with her. I'm to think of it. So hard putting something up on the bulletin board. Thorough observation of the area might give me a hint in own negotiations. She was putting up... What was she putting up? She was putting up...
What the...
This? Serio High Mystery Research Club. Is this their club flyer? So this is what my Inquisitor was posting here. What's it say? Outside counselor wanted. The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Serio. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run an additional club, so we need an outside counselor. If you know any detectives or mystery writers, please share their contact with us ASAP. That must be your name. Seeking outside sponsor ASAP. Oh, isn't soliciting club members? The MRC is in jeopardy. Blah blah blah. I already saw that. I already looked at this. I literally read this out. Some outside assistance, huh? Looks like my detective skills are about to pay off. As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I needed.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC
Ha
straits.
This is my end.
But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition. How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing.
This is so
I'm here to stop
stereotypical.
shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but... Hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to
Yes, because
mysteries.
all sub-stories are canon.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
A test?
Right this way,
I got
please.
pissed.
What? Hey!
Alright. This is your club room? I got along with Amasawa.
Who's
very,
this?
this is very cliche
This is
for
Yagami-san,
detectives.
our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here. So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Yes.
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But, when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh,
Crazy.
you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Alright.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
Hey, I got the DVD, don't I?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
Imposter?
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move.
Imposter
Dance club
is
is starting
sus.
practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
Huh. Strange.
I know
The
her
gym has
test
a
might be
basement?
tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Where's the captain? Ah, right there!
Something's not right. I feel so out of it.
Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Don't worry,
Yo.
you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We
No, it
only
doesn't
know
have that
moves and
spunk.
everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That
Yeah, you
wow
don't have
factor.
spunk.
It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
Uh-huh.
So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
So the test has already started. Great. Well, I'd better start winning over Amasawa. Time to weigh in my honest opinion. Weigh in with my honest opinion. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Timed selections. Oh god. Choosing to select nothing or remain silent can also be an answer. The speed in which you make your choice will not affect the outcome. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Just the intensity of your answer. Your word choice and projected emotion will match the volume.
So, the music's not a bad choice, but it'll take more than your average dance mix to stick in the audience's minds. Have you considered traditional enka? Nobody'd see that coming.
Enka? Well, it is old school, so dancing to it might be innovative. But we can't just start over with a new song after all the hard work we put in.
They have the rhythm, they know their moves, but what they lack is prep time. She told you all that, remember? Besides, it'd be demoralizing to make them reset everything this late in the game.
Yeah, demoralizing.
That wasn't it. How about...
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's gonna leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah.
I don't even know how to dance. But if I don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert thing.
Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need. Why not incorporate Kung Fu?
Did you just say Kung Fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, and it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about Kung Fu.
Aha!
Well,
Here,
you're
I
in
can
luck.
teach him something.
Kung Fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then.
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course. How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. But what if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
I guess I have no choice.
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Damn it, am I really about to do this?
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start.
Oh, is this another time thing?
In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
You play a rhythm game at the dance club. Before you begin the dance lesson, select one of Yagami's EX solos. This will be selected automatically for the tutorial. Check your settings and start the lesson.
Let's freaking dance.
Let's freaking dance. Oh, good God. I hate these kinds of things. Accurately fill the groove gauge. Once you pass the clear, you've nailed the routine. Oh my God. Press 2 indicated buttons when a certain time. Hold. Okay. Okay, I didn't fucking realize I needed to do that.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best! Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that kung fu? Never do that.
Wait, is that kung fu?
Look at that! See that? Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe
Confidence
me,
is
I'm just as surprised
key.
as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling it out of your ass.
Dancing is
I don't think a
interpretive.
seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible! You're not just a pro, you're a master!
Wow. You're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
Yes, I
I
use
don't know
crane
about
style
all
all
that.
the time.
What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left though.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure. So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Wow, she's really sharp. I guess she's president of the Mystery Research Club for a good reason.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think you'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there. The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said,
equals
welcome to the Mystery Research
imaginary
Club.
sign of,
Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the clubroom for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies.
That's crazy.
But
It's almost
that's
like
a lot
that's
to
happened
digest
before.
now. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
Cool stories, hey. This is School Stories DLC, awesome. Which I actually have. Finally got my in with the school. Now I can ask around about Mikoshiba without getting the boot. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club. Being a former member, that comes as no surprise. Now where do basketball players go after school? To the gym, of course. Yeah, you can actually see them inside. Oh. You know what? Actually, we'll leave it for right now. We'll do that a little bit later. Maybe like when we need to pass some time or something.
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
This guys might make a scene if they see me again.
Something special about class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing? He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too. That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
"Okay, what did Koda do to him?"
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up. Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
So the writing on her hand, it wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Last thing, where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
By the way, why are Yagami's pants so dirty? It's not like he, like, gets into dirt and anything. But now whenever we're out here, it's not dirty. Like the where those white stains are, they were like dirty, like with dirt and mud. But now they're not? That's confusing. Wait, there's a thing out here. Actually, before we do that, I want to do some dance routine. I think that's pretty cool. Actually, can I even do any dance? I doubt I can. Damn it. Really? You're gonna lock me behind the fucking door right now? That's annoying.
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there. Not soon. Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
We've
I'm
now
fine.
been
Koda-san,
completely introduced.
I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. That first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball on a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koda-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah, If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
Well, let me guess.
Hey,
this is a trap?
You're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
This is definitely a trap.
That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us, so... Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy, we're really sorry.
Okay, I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
So, that's a pretty pathetic trap. But maybe they really can give me some info about Mikoshiba.
Fine, I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
I was about to say, yeah, let's go the other way. Oh. I see.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yep.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Yokohama Leomon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Leomon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Leomon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? grand?
$1 mil. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Crazy dog. You idiots, why'd you come in here? Now I get to beat all of your asses with a fucking chair. Watch this shit. Bonk! 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 Oh, guess what? Bonk! Bonk! Never should have come in here, bro. Bonk! Bonkers! I'm not even using the right attack pattern for this. Rip Bozo.
You're a bigger joke than I thought.
Hurry out the window, dog. Oh, never mind. Alright.
Really, guys?
My eyes.
Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't. Huh? What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach.
My eyes are burning. At least my vision's finally coming back.
You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
Underlings, he says. I guess punks smoke at school these days, too. Thought that was a thing in the past. Anyway, I need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikoshiba, so I catch them off guard this time. Oh, you want me to go up? Okay. What's up here? Hello. Wounded Tiger has been unlocked. Well, that wasn't very difficult to find. From nothing to start, that it went away, no. You were never really for me anyway. Oh, Okay. Awesome.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked?
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this.
I'm taking you down!
Alright, sure, if that's what you believe.
Don't give me that smug look.
Knife boy.
Let's go.
Bonk. Smack. Bonk. Bonk. Rip. Bozo. Bonk. Bonk. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Dumbass.
Is that about it?
Go ahead, throw the last one. There you go. See you later.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more. For all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then?
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? Probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
This isn't enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less than convincing with me.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Jesus. Is there a triple finisher in this one? I would adore a triple finisher with this, because triple finishers are absolutely amazing. Agony on contact. Agony is that's usually when you stab someone, right? I think so. Is there a triple finisher in here? Triple kick? Yeah, I guess. I kind of want to get this. because I love triple finishers. Triple finishers are absolutely amazing in this game. Well, in the last game. I love them so much. That is also cool. Buy this. Then let's see here. I'm not gonna buy those ones just yet, but I will buy them eventually. Let's see here. Yeah. I don't want to boost attack, but is that really what I need to be going for right now? Yeah, I'll do that. Because boosting attack is very useful. Grab an enemy while on the ground. Okay, well, that's when I'm on the ground, but because I don't really get into that situation much. Buy this. Then, oh, I got a new ability where. Oh, it's this, okay. Sleeper hold. Not very useful, to me at least. Not right now. Do a crane. I remember that. Fuck it, that's kind of useful. We'll go to... Fuck, I can't remember exactly where it was. Hello.
Yagami-san.
What? Okay, well.
Yeah.
Yagami-san.
Whatever.
I guess so.
I'm sorry.
Either way.
Yes. Well... Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh.
In other words...
So, to sum it up,
No. Well... Yes.
Hmm? Unbelievable.
No.
Huh.
Yes.
I see.
Hey! Right.
Well... If I were to guess... Yes. Yes. Huh.
Right, well now I actually have to look at stuff, don't I? There are 10. Serio High has become a playground of all sorts of shady activity as of late. At the behest of Kyoko Amasawa, president of the Mystery Research Club, Yagami looks into these matters and forms bonds with the students along the way. These investigations are known as school stories, also known as DLC. As Yagami infiltrates different communities and leaves a positive impact on the students, his leadership will grow. This will help him see each school story through to the end. Leadership can be broken into 4 categories: teamwork, focus, guts, and appeal. The more you help a community, the stronger your leadership will grow. The type of leadership that grows depends on the community you help. When a specific type of leadership levels up, you may be able to infiltrate a new community. Get involved with the new communities and aim to uncover them all. If you're stuck, check your tasks. Use the map. School stories will be marked with an icon on the map. If you head over to one, something new may pop up. Complete the school stories in every community to reveal Serio's High's deepest secrets.
Now that you mention it. No.
Continue the dance club investigation. You know I will. You know that I absolutely will. That is what I wanted to do anyway. I wanted to do some dance. Dance, 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 dance. Time to dance with Margaret. Let's get this party started. Our cake will be rewarded. Yeah.
Nishizono.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
Huh?
Yes. Please.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a pleasure.
Pretty nerve-wracking with all of them watching me like this.
Got a song in mind?
Timing adjustment. Alright, nah. Alright, that should be good.
Go ahead and pick a costume.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Which step should we work on?
Ah, I see. And these are specials.
Go ahead and pick. Which step should we work on? Go ahead and pick a costume. Got a song in mind?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go. Here goes nothing. 1 and 2.
Right!
Boom. These nuts.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best!
Oh god, they're gonna surround me.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. Oh.
Sayaka-chan!
Ah.
Ah.
Yagami-san! Hey, hey! Huh? Yes.
Sayaka-chan!
Yagami-san!
Jesus, it's loud.
Hmm? Are you serious? I see.
Time to dance. Much recording. Is that the DVD that I have? No. I don't have anything. Guess I have to watch that DVD somewhere.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead and pick a couple. Which steps should we work on? Got a song in mind? Which steps? Got a song in mind?
Let's freaking dance.
Let's freaking dance.
Here goes nothing.
1 and 2.
Okay.
Fantastic, Yagami-san!
Okay.
Yagami-san! Thank you!
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah. No? Nah.
Yes.
Yes. You bet your speed Pippi I did.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead and pick a costume.
Yeah, pretty
To
cool.
be honest, I like his normal one better.
Freaking dance.
Being honest, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the button placement. Or the buttons. That's a B right there, dog.
Hey, we're looking good.
Thicker track signifies something.
Okay, team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm? Oh.
So,
Does that mean...
yes.
I see.
Yes.
Sayaka-chan!
Yeah.
Routine songs. Over the course of the story, there are meets which you must practice and clear routine songs. You only have one song in the beginning, but more routine songs will be added as you progress. As you practice with the routine song, and the song's level increases. When it reaches max, you'll be ready to perform it at a meet. The rabbits are sure to mesmerize the audience.
You got this!
Huh?
Yagami-san!
Huh?
Yes!
Yes!
Yagami-san!
Hella.
Yeah.
Let's do our best!
Nisha Zono. Cheat items. Certain minigames.
Which song, though?
Okay. Thanks.
Dress to impress. Awesome. Nice. Nice. What do you think?
Okay, wow.
Gotta set the stress to impress.
So not only does it work for Yagami, it also works for them.
Nice.
Hell.
Gotta set the sweet moves up. Which song, though? Okay, let's go.
Sure, why not? Since it doesn't really matter what we practice in, we can just do this one right now.
You guys. Nah.
Yes. Okay, team. Smile, spirit, spunk. Go! Up the step and out of the Woo! And a one and a two.
Sweet.
Here we go. And one and a two.
Sweet.
Hell yeah!
Did you see that, Yagami-san?
Waradu. Hello.
No way. Yeah!
Yeah.
Thank you. Excuse me.
What?
Hey.
Ah.
Norizuki-san. Huh?
Right.
Excuse me. Hey. Hey. No way.
Oh, yeah?
Hey.
Huh?
Twing. Outfits can help boosting your groove gauge. Buy new outfits at Hustle Boutique. Before you hit the stage, give Yagami and the rabbits a fresh look so you can really wow the crowds.
Hey.
Ishizono.
Ah.
I guess so.
Yes. I can't do this.
Hey.
So... Oh, yeah.
Ishizono.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hella. Okay. I think that's enough of that for now. Why? I don't know, maybe she'd be up here. I don't fucking know.
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Visitor for Sawa. Maybe she'll be busy for a good while. There's a photo I wanted to peek at earlier. May not be my finest hour, but I can still make for a useful clue. Sawa had suspected Mikashiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with you before.
Hey. Suspicious.
Never seen his face before. He's not Hiro Mikashiba. Is this Ihara's son? The boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on their desk. Can't confirm his identity right now though. Should look for Sawa. She should be in the chairman's office.
Hey. Suspicious.
Should look for Sawa. Probably in the, she should be in the chairman's office.
Pardon.
Oh boy,
Yagami-san.
what fucking happened now?
Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
Ugh. Hello?
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Two sides of the same coin.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba.
Game, I don't need the recap. I just played. This article might be about Mikoshiba. It's not reporting the identity of the corpse. Does that mean the police are still withholding information? Their interview with Sawa seems to be taking an awful long time.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Are the police keeping Ihara's connection under wraps while they investigate his murder?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ihara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ihara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ihara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ihara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ihara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Oh! My stomach. Awa just told me that she'd talk to me later. Shouldn't blow it by doing anything stupid, like opening my mouth. You're too late, Spider-Man. Weed has been legalized. But you're the one getting smoked, Gabi.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Still have plenty of time before I meet up. Maybe I should drop by Sukumo's place. You know what I need? What? I am? Fuck. Damn it. That's annoying. Fuck out of here. Move to the next gate zone.
And stay down.
Skateboard away! Yeah. Walkthrough written for a fellow Dyson Cubers. Wait. Fuck. These are SP points, I forgot about that. Dirty clothes. At least they got a bathroom here. Fuck. Well, let's go down this way. need to change my skateboard. Try it out. Holy shit, this thing's fast. Oh, this is the wrong one.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
What's our
So he
game
does.
on his thing that says cross
Anyway,
the sea?
I couldn't help but notice Skindalaw bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
No mistaking it. That's the same person as the photo on Sawa's desk.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. You pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? That's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Ugh. Jesus. Do I even have anything to decorate? No. I never do. What the fuck is that? A laptop? Is that a hang? Is this a fucking closet? What the hell? Wait a second. This is the place he rented out. This is the fucking place from the other game. What the fuck? Why's he got fucking cameras set up in there? That's hella sus. Ow. Yeah, I need to fucking walk up there. How do I get up there though? Like, how the fuck do I get up there? How do I fucking use the... How do I use the fucking thing? I just walk towards it. Well, it's clearly not working. So, what the fuck? What the hell, boy? What am I supposed to do in this fucking situation?
I can hear it.
Oh, what the hell, boy? Oh, I just got it. Arachnid man.
Excuse me. Please. Excuse me. Yagami. Yep. By the way. Hmm? Aw. Huh?
Huh.
Huh. Hmm?
Spider-Man? Spider-Man. God. That's disgusting.
Hmm? This is, I see.
You don't want to be that dog.
No way.
Come on.
Let's play fight.
Boxing! Well, that's not a boxing move, but, you know. Oh, it doesn't have any grabs. Cool. That is cool. I noticed on the corner there it wasn't just 3 anymore, it was 4. That's cool as shit. They brought back the 4 fighting styles.
No. Yep. Please.
Game, shut up. I know how to do that. 7,000! Well, I got all 3 health boosts already. Ah, I see. You get all 3 health boosts, and then you get these. Indeed. So what you're saying is, general health boost is absolute trash. Yeah, we'll get overwhelming parry. I want to try on this new boxer. Hey guys. Alright, so this is like brawler style. I get it. Damn, you get knocked down easily with this shit. Damn, this is fucking brutal.
And stay down.
Holy shit, this thing is brutal. I took that guy like 2 punches to get knocked down.
Yagamishi, how was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome. Sounds like the system's working gangbusters. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town or hear someone drop a dubious phrase. Putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, the program becomes more effective. In layman's terms, the more you enter new data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. Do make use of the system often, if you could.
New keywords.
I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime.
Yeah, I know, side cases. I did quite a few of them. Almost time to meet with Sawa. She said she'd be on Izazaki Road. The body model walks at night. I just thought that'd be funny, more dramatic. Or if it was dramatic. Oh, it's nighttime. What are those points for anyway? The fuck was that? Got a keyword, UFO. I don't know where the science room is, so it does get pretty dark around here at night, though. Pretty freaky. Hello. When that cold brew hits. Really? There's no animation? That's fucking lame. I thought there would be an animation. That's literally the entire point that I equipped it. This is a men's bathroom. I got what they waiting for. Seriously? How did I not fucking see that earlier? God damn it. What's on the first floor? What the hell, boy?
Huh?
Mans was posted up. You're not gonna directly follow it? What are you doing? Oh, that's a fucking horror angle right there. Yep, here we go.
I can hear it. Tough to hear.
それにしても誰か起こしてくれてもよくない？
What?
There it is.
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
Hey!
What? Bro, what? Oh shit, here we go.
Hold up.
Ella. Hey. What the hell are you doing? He's throwing Adam at you?
Kid just threw his heart at me.
Bonk. Bonk.
What, now a kidney? Come on. I better catch him before he donates any more organs.
Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Ella.
Hold up.
Let's just smack the fuck out of him. Yeah, throw something at me again.
Hold up.
Danger. Yeah, he did. He did throw something else at me. Bonk.
You won't get away. Give it up already. Hey!
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah, crap. Crap.
Hmm. No way.
Hey. Nope.
Hello.
Hmm?
The hell are you guys?
Hmm?
Buried. Sure.
Excuse me. Yagami.
Yep. Yep. Mmm.
Ah.
Hmm? I see. Hmm.
Hi.
By the way, I didn't actually look at what it said, so. Fuck you, game. That's so annoying. Three steps south from the roots, 2 steps east. Assume here. Three steps south. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 to the east. Or does it mean quite literally? Come on, game. Are you gonna be a fucking, like, bitch? Because this is hella fucking annoying. This is literally pixel hunting. And it's fucking ridiculous. Man, fuck this. This is stupid. Doesn't want to give me the fucking prompt. Fine, you cunt. Let's go fuck off.